Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How's everyone doing? Um, my eyes again, man. Hey, Justin, Nikki, thanks as always. Who else is here? Scott, how are you? Tommy J and Ralph, how you doing? Yeah, my eyes again, man. Last night, my wife didn't get home till 9 o'clock or so, 9:30 from Ubon, and when I woke up, nose running, eyes watering, on fire, burning. Reached for the tramadol, took a pill. I mean, I'm pretty good with pain, and I want to say it's like a 9. It's unbelievable. But anyway, so my eyes are like half swollen shut, and I got Santa Claus up there on there. Hey Joe, hey Andrew. So yeah, so anyway, we'll see how long I can go. Um, did you guys check out the video on that driveway? I think it was who wrote or somebody put it. I think it was Tim. I haven't answered any comments. That it looked like an airstrip. I think it's way too long, way too big. But like I said, I think in the video when I started looking at it from the end, hell, you could park 30 cars up on the right hand side of that driveway all the way to the back, and everybody would be on concrete. So maybe it's a good thing. I don't know. Everybody's saying good morning. Oh, you got to check this out. I'll probably, how many people are here? 6? I'll let you guys see it first. So I'm out here this morning. I came out at, I don't know, 6 o'clock or something out in the man cave. And my wife comes out maybe 10 after 6. And she didn't go to bed till late. She was up all day driving back and all that crap. She was beat and said that Bear had pushed one of the scooters over into the car. So I go out there, and it's the 125 that now I have parked. Well, you'll see in this little video clip, my wife looked on our cameras and recorded it, and I downloaded it this morning. That little bastard. Anyway, let me see if I can find it here real quick. Yeah, here it is. I'll show it to you. I don't know, puppies. I guess I'm just not in the mood for puppies or anything. But yeah, amazing. So that was one of the wake up deals this morning. So as it turns out, I wouldn't, thank God that I decided to just relax and not go to Uncle Craig's and all that, because I would have been leaving this morning for Udon. There's no way that I would have been able to get on the road and drive, and I really would have screwed up everybody's, everybody that was anticipating going. But anyway, how is the sound? Okay. I know there isn't any video, so. But yeah, I'll looks like he was. It could have. They're under there. They ripped up 2 or 3 of the covers that were. So yeah, Ralph, it could very, very well be. We'll take another quick look. A couple more. In his mouth, and the cat don't mind. So yeah, you guys are right. You guys are right. That dog, yeah, the dog was in trouble. He got yelled at, but he's a good boy. He's smart. He's a smart dog for sure. He's gonna be a good dog. How you doing, Logan? Did you see the video that I did on the update the on this house, on the Serin house? I said I should have said your channel name and stuff, but I didn't. But the reason I said it was because I know that you were looking for a little couch, and this couch is pretty awesome. It's comfortable to lay on. It's real comfortable to sit on, and it's just a jackknife deal. It just folds down flat and goes right back up easy. Because I know that you were talking about wanting something behind your little desk there where you guys uh, broadcast from. But if you didn't get a chance, you could see the couch in there, and you can see a bunch of the stuff from the up top, and like I said, the 10 pounds of crap that we shoved into a 5-pound bag in the backyard. But it's like cozy to me, cozy to me. But I got to figure out what's going on with my eyes. This is like the 5th or 6th time now in 3 or 4 months. And the first time I went in when it happened, she said it was chemical burns. So we kind of figured, well, it's the concrete dust and crap floating around in the backyard. Every time I do pretty much the same thing. I'm farting around with the pond, so I can't isolate what's going on, but it's freaking painful, and it can't be any good for my eyes. My eyes just tear and feel like they're on fire. It's a nightmare, but I got to figure out what the hell it is. I don't know. Yeah, the one of the I think it's I don't know what it's called. Let me see. I think it's called Serin Update, Serin House Update, or something like that. It's not very long, and it's in the very beginning. I think in the very beginning, the I start right in the little room here, so the couch deal you can see there. And I don't know, I could get an exact length on it, but I want to say it's maybe as long as me, maybe 6 foot and a couple inches wide. I don't know how much you need. Hey Daz, morning. Hey Mitch, how are you? Hey Kenny Sompit, how you doing? Did you see that runway, Kenny, in the latest video? Uh, that's a lot of concrete. 11,000. I don't know what it would be in the States. How much is 11,000? What is 11,000? Anybody know off the top of their head? I can go on my phone. 11,000 divided by 35. So $315 a truckload. So I don't know if that's good, bad, or whatever, but it was a lot of concrete. And like I said, he wanted it that if you look at that video, that's 5 meters wide. He's telling me 6 meters. I wanted 4, and like I said a couple of times, I kind of okay, well, let's just meet in the middle, make it 5. But and like I said, it'll probably come in handy because if we do have some kind of party or gathering or whatever, they could just park in that driveway all around one side and probably park 30 cars in there, 400 scooters, one or the other. Not too many people in that village have cars. My uncle does, but concrete's about 135. And how many yards do you think are in the truck? I didn't ask them. I don't know if they go by yards. They probably don't go by yards, right? They probably go by something else. Yeah, you could definitely have a basketball tournament in there, right, Mitch? But yeah, I mean, I dig the place. I like it there and everything, but it's just, you know, like I said, I think it's going to be 1.8 now by the time I get done. I keep adding stuff too, which doesn't help the finance. But still, what is that? I think we did that before, like 52 US, 52,000, right? 1.8 divided by 35. 51,428. So it's still going to be 50. Probably I'll probably go a little bit more. I'm sure. I am. Yeah, drag strip. There you go, Andrew. You got the right idea. Um, I'm gonna. I was thinking about it. For the 60, 70, 80, maybe even 100,000 baht. It would be nice to have a decent couch and decent TV. I already got the table, some beds in all the rooms, at least a TV in my bedroom. I already got the air conditioner, so we'll. I think I'm going to do that, but we'll see. I've yet to see a. No, I know, and it would be the thing to have here, right? I was thinking if I could equip my one cousin with a truck and a concrete pump, he'd probably make a fortune and charge him nothing and still make a fortune. Hey, Nick, you're not asleep. Gonna restart. Okay, you having problems? Hey, Lasheen, how are you? Hope I'm pronouncing that right. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm really happy with it. My wife did an excellent job. What did I call it? Videography, video, whatever. The person behind the phone, it's an iPhone 14, I think. And she just sent them to me online, and I pulled them off and stuck them in the editor and had fun. It was fun. But she did a real good job. And I'm going to say it's going to be done. What did I figure? It's going to be done in 5 months, pretty much. The house. And like I said, Kenny, when you do get here, if you want to meet up, I'd like to meet up with you anyway. But we can drag the uncle, or after we'll meet first and then see what you want. But like I said, I think you should be able to get everything you want for 2.5. I would think. That's just my guess. I have been known to be wrong before. Let's see. Am I caught up? I'm caught up. Wow. Yeah, so we'll go back probably in I won't go this weekend because I'm going to do 2 days around the corner here in the trailer. That ought to be fun. And then so I'll take off on the weekend, relax a little bit, and maybe I might even go out just by myself, because now if I want to, I can drag. If I wanted to, I could drag the trailer there on a Monday and park it on the nice concrete, so I don't have to worry about mud or anything, and sit there the whole week. And I might do that now that I'm thinking about it, or go there on Tuesday till Thursday or something like that. All right, beefcake. Oh, you got the tickets. When we will head out to Easton. Yeah, let me know for sure. So the house is a done deal, I'm imagining. I haven't seen it. Did you put out another video since the last one? I haven't seen it. Hey, what's up, Craig? How are you? I'm saying lucky I would have screwed up everybody anyway. This is like the 5th time with my flipping eyes, man. They were on fire 10 o'clock last night and could just finally get to sleep. I haven't slept much at all when I got up this morning. I don't know what the hell's going on. Anyway, but yeah, I would think, I don't know. You could come up, we can meet up anyway, Kenny, and you can come out and check out the house, look at the construction, see what you think anyway. See what it is. But I think they do a good job and reasonably priced. Question: did you see the doc? No, I ended up the neuropathy stuff kind of throttled out Saturday night, and when I got up Sunday morning, it was about normal. So I said I'll wait and see how it goes, and it was fine today. So I will, but I'm gonna probably go see him anyway for both. I'm gonna set up an appointment when I go to see him and I gotta have him look at the eyes. I still don't know what the hell's going on with that. Oh, Nikki on Trailer Trash? Yeah, I've got all 3 of them. Well, Twitch. I still don't know what the hell Twitch is. The Aldner channel, Trailer Chess. Yeah, I don't know if there's anybody over there. And I don't know how to tell, because I know that you see the little, here, I'll bring somebody up. You see the little YouTube thing right under Scott's picture. If somebody comes off of Twitch, which only happened twice, it'll show the little Twitch deal, not the YouTube. But since both Trailer Trash and Gotta Love Thailand are on YouTube, it's just going to show that. Hey, John, how you doing? If you guys aren't subscribed, I would highly recommend John's channel. Good content, good guy, all around guy. So talks me up occasionally too. I kind of like that. I was on there this morning. He did a live stream this morning. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it, John. Let's see. So speaking. I was speaking to myself. You talk to yourself too? I do that all the time, Nick. Yeah, so I don't know. Let me show the people. Nikki, you're here, right? Did you see the dog? What my dog did? My wife came and got me this morning and then went to the camera and look at this little bastard. Prize pet, but he is a good dog. He's going to be really smart. He's going to be a good one. Let's see. Let's see. Bars are doing. Let's see. More stuff in the morning. Cool. Good for you. Hey, how you doing, James? Welcome. Let's see. Did I miss anybody? Dave? No, no scratches on either deal. I'm surprised. And I guess what happened was it was just the rubber part of the grip was the part that actually came in contact with the car, and it had the cover over it. So, no, I got lucky. But it really makes sense because he loves to play with them cats too. Hey, Robert, how you doing? Hey, Mark, how you doing, brother? Lurking, having an early lunch. Cool. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Yeah, what about the bike? No, the bike was good, and I put the license plate deal on it. I went over just 2 days ago, 3 days ago, so it took me a week. I'm speaking to Andrew. I went over there. It was 220 baht for the license plate frame, the little tube, and the installation. And then I gave him, I don't know, I gave him 20 baht, I think, or maybe I gave him 40. I don't remember. No, 20, I think. Yeah, I like that. I got to do a second deal on it. I haven't done all the stuff as far as the lights and stuff like that, and the recording, the camera on the front and the back. I've got all that stuff. I just haven't took it to somebody and had them install it. But I think I'm going to do an update video on the 125, and I might do it this week because I think I'm going to go tomorrow morning with the trailer over 10 minutes from here, and then I'm going to have my wife follow me over there, just park the truck and trailer and jump in her car, come back to the house and get the CT and drive it over there. That way I can take the scooter around. I don't have to take the truck in case I got to run here or there, which I'm probably going to run back to the house because the solar guy has done that. I think I talked about in that little video on the Serin house, he lifted and it's now in place the black waterfall. He has it plumbed, but he hasn't switched it over yet. I've got a bypass too because that's coming out of my big filter, so I want to shove as much water through it as possible. So in case you're not familiar with, they're high volume, low pressure pumps. That's how they get away with running such low amps and stuff. Anyway, they like big pipe and unobstructed stuff and not too many turns, and They don't like restrictions. So I'm going to redo that, and then I'm going to order 2 drum. I've been looking for drum filters here in Thailand for a while, and I could have imported them very expensive. Well, a guy's making them now, and there's one that'll take 10,000 liters, which is what my pumps for the 2 towers are 12,000 liters. They're drums, and what they do is the water runs through the screen. It's like a sieve, and it has spray bars on it too, like the top of the towers do, but way more sophisticated. And as the thing clogs, the level in there rises because the water can't get through there to get out, and it flips a switch, which starts a pump, and the drum and the motor. The drum turns, the spray bars come on, clean the deal, and all that dirt goes to waste. Because I'm getting too much dirt in my towers. I don't like it. I know you guys could probably care less, but anyway, I'm probably going to do that. So he's going to be here for a while, and I want him to I bought a wireless camera, and I think it's 7-inch screen or something. Anyway, it goes up on the dash of the truck. I'm going to mount it there, and then it's wireless back to the trailer, and there's a camera that he's going to have to wire into. From what my understanding is, they said wire it into the lights, which it has those little running lights up on the top for power, only for power. It has antennas for that. So anyway, because either that or I got to put side mirrors on there, and the side mirrors that they have here in Thailand I don't like. So this is a better way to go. I am lost, Steve. What happened? Did I lose you on the filters? Or I don't even know. Is the sound okay? I think I asked, but I always ask and then I don't look in the comments, and probably get 10 people answering me, and I don't see it. I got to learn how to do that. But I do like the way that the last video turned out, even though with the narration and my wife filming it all, I thought it was actually a pretty good quality video. I did update my software, my editing software, and all the songs on there are now copyrighted. They used to be all the songs that I had in the little song deal that came with that program were not copyright. They weren't. Whatever. You didn't get copyrighted. And sure enough, I put that video out, and the one song that I picked from in there was that, and I guess I share it, in which I don't really care. Give them all the money. You can have the whole 12 cents, but or she, whatever it was, whoever did it. Love you a long time. Well, what am I missing here? It looks like I'm missing some good stuff, but Nikki's finally going to sleep. That's a good thing. Sound is okay. Thanks. Cool. Appreciate it, Ralph. Sound is great. Thank you, Scott. I really do. I like this $15 mic, and it's USB, and plug it in. And I do like the new, if you go into settings on StreamYard and you go to audio, they have that new reduced mic background noise and the echo cancellation. And then I don't let it adjust my mic volume. I do that myself. I like it too. I think it's pretty cool for $15. And I've got 2 of them just in case that one goes south. So they got all the stuff. If you guys did see the video, you saw the little blue truck bringing the, I don't know, what would you call it? Accent. They look like 2x4s, but they're concrete. They go around the windows and the doors. They're on this house. They're on 99% of the houses that I see here in Thailand. And like I said, he did them all for 11,000, I think it was, and delivered them, I think, for that. So they'll be putting that up. They'll be painting. Maybe I will. Maybe I will go there. Hell, maybe it's a better idea to just go there tomorrow instead of there. Let them go for a little while. They're pouring 3 meters in front of the house, and I asked my wife why. They were supposed to make it two. When we originally did it, it included the labor. Okay, I have to pay all the material, the labor for 1 meter around the house, because the right side obviously is. I paid for all that concrete and labor that was extra. We had enough. He had enough concrete to put at least 2 meters in front of the house, but they decided to put 3, and it did make sense after she told me, because I said, all you got to do is get out of the car or whatever, or walk up there, and she was saying, he said, what happens, it would be good to have a place where you could pull up to the front if you wanted to unload people, whatever. And then it is easy. You could just back up and go down the driveway and leave too. So it made sense. So they're going to pour that today, and then around the other side of the house, and then they're pretty much done with the concrete. Hey, how you doing, Paul? If you guys haven't or you aren't subscribed, I would highly recommend Paul's channel. And I think what was the latest one? Was the Burger King, or did you do another one? I think you might have done another one. I might have missed some, but yeah. So yeah, I think I will do that. Need to get away. I tell you what, man. Not only have I not been feeling well, not only has my health bugging the living crap out of me, and trying to balance out the sugar levels and all that crap. I just been cranky. I don't know how else to explain it. And I haven't been cranky like this in 20 years. So I need to figure out why. And I think the best way is to, that's why it's kind of good. There's 2 days of semi-solitude. My wife will run over and probably have dinner with me or something. It's on the way home, actually, from her work. So, yeah, I don't know why. I don't know. I love my life, so it can't be that. But I need to figure that out, because it isn't good for anybody, especially my wife. Because I don't know. Anyway, so I think I just need to take a deep breath, and it'll be fine. Let's see. What else was going on? He's supposed to be coming this morning. I guess I've got enough. I built that cover that I think I showed in that video of the Serin house. I made it real wide so that I could easily, because my road isn't that wide, to back the trailer in. And now that I do look at it, I think I'll be able to park the trailer and the truck next to it. So my father-in-law is already parking his truck under where my truck was. So that should be done. And then I had him add electrical there, and he was supposed to put water there, and the water's not there. So I got to ask him about that. And then he'll finish the stuff up on the waterfall, and then hopefully he'll install the camera on the trailer. And what else? Oh, he's going to put a switch. I need a switch actually on the outside of one of the panels over by the big pool style pump, stand filter type looking thing, that orange thing, if you've seen the pond before. Because every time that I go to backwash it and clean it and stuff, which sometimes I'll do frequently, I have to open up the cover, unplug the plug, because you're not supposed to take those dials, the switch, whatever they are, 10 position deal. You're never supposed to move that with the pump running. So if I'm doing it, I shut it off, I put it to backwash, I backwash it for however long it takes, I shut it off again, put it to rinse, turn it on again, turn it off again, turn it to filter, turn it on again. It's a pain in the ass. So he's getting me a weatherproof switch, because it's right there. It's within arm's reach of where I actually stand to turn that thing to backflush that filter. And then with the other new drum filters, I think it'll be quite nice. The fish are, I saw a couple of them in there that I need to pull out and inject with some antibiotics, but all the fish that I had injected a week and a half ago, they all look good. So, all right, Mitch, thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. You going to breakfast, or you going to an undisclosed location? Thanks for stopping by, brother. I appreciate it. Yeah, so that'll be nice. That does have electric, so he'll need to wire for that. And then I want to revamp. I got to revamp the way that the water is going to enter the top tier, because I'm still going to have it go over the sieve in the. It has spray bars on it too, in the towers. It just wasn't. It could have been, the water distribution could have been built better. So I'll redo that, so it'll go through the drum, take out 90% of the dirt, go through the sieve in the top, flow out of the drum into the top of that top tier, go through that sieve and take out the remaining part. There shouldn't be any dirt going in the filter at all. All right, Mark, again, appreciate stopping by. Have a good day. And I don't know, Kenny, did you probably answered me earlier. So the house is a done deal? I think you said in the last video that you were going to you weren't going to get the tickets until the house was closed or money was transferred or whatever. And everybody that I talk to now tells me and everybody else that's over here in Thailand that the United States is not a great place to be, and I should be extremely happy that I live in Thailand. Cool. So you now live in Thailand. You're just visiting in in the States, waiting for your September exit back to your home place in Thailand. Cool. Yeah, they said it's really horrible there. I don't talk to too much of my family, friends and stuff I do, but the next time that I talk to them, I'm gonna ask them. I know that in Southern California, where I'm from, that the homeless is like out of control. And then when I listen to John's an ex law enforcement, and that's Poe on the Go, and he was saying that they changed a bunch of stuff that you can't arrest anybody for trespassing or some weird stuff. Don't quote me. Go on to John's next live stream and ask him, or maybe somebody knows that if somebody just comes and parks and puts a tent on your front lawn, there's nothing you can do about it. I just don't understand that at all. But we'll see. Yeah, we are homeless. Been there. Most everything is now sold except what's staying with the house, or us going with Cole. You got to be excited, I'm sure. I don't know. It was weird. I kept my house I just sold it. I kept my house for 3 years, I guess, almost 3 years before I sold it. And I have I'm going to die here, so there's no deal. And if I do go back, I'll just sponge off of one of my relatives. I'll find some place to live if I had to, but I don't see any scenario of me going back to the United States. And I'm talking about to live, not to visit. Hey, Meow, how are you? Hey, man, that looks awesome where you guys are in New Zealand. That's on my bucket list. I haven't done. I got a lot of relatives in Australia, but I've never been to Australia or New Zealand. And hi, Jim, as well. Income to expense ratio in the U.S. is worse than pension to expense ratio. I'm trying to get the wife to understand taking SNS now instead of 65. Yeah, I tell people ask me, is it better to do this? And I'm no advisor or anything. I was on Social Security disability, and then when I turned 65, I think, or 66, when 66, it automatically just switched over to regular, I think. I don't even know. They deposited it in there, and I don't pay any attention. But the last week, is it better to take it here? I think it's always better. Personal opinion, have no clue of what right, wrong, or indifferent. Take it as soon as you can. But I also went on YouTube and um, just started watching all these guys that should know what they're talking about, and 99% of them, they show the calculations and all this kind of crap, and it seemed that it was better to take as soon as you could get it. Hey, Nanette, how are you? Good to see you. But that's my impression anyway. I would always, if it was me, I wasn't on Social Security disability at the time, I would have taken it as soon as I could get it. But that's just me. Like I said, just check, or if you know somebody that knows that kind of stuff. But you can tell. I mean, if you go on YouTube, you don't know whether somebody's whatever. But if you go on YouTube and you watch 100 different videos and 99% of them are all the same one way, then I don't know. I would say, yeah, okay. I think that that would be the answer. Hey, Mitch, he's lurking. See, you thought he was gone, but he's lurking. But yeah, so I don't know. Like I said, they just every time I hear somebody or friends of mine that are here talking, oh yeah, I was talking to someone. He told me, boy, you're glad you're living. You ought to be, real glad that you're living there and not here, and blah blah blah. That it's just like crap, and that's really sad. And I've seen some of the pictures in the area in Southern California, and it's just like, if we got a problem, let's do something about it. If you would have, if you stopped letting people just run freely across the border and make them come in legally and pay Social Security, California wouldn't be broke, and you'd have money, and we could build all sorts of facilities to house people. I would be all game for that. Of course, I live in Thailand, so I don't have to worry about it. But certain things just don't make sense to me. Guys know the way that I feel about the way that the money goes, and how people can just walk into this country into the United States, where some people live, not me, and get all the benefits and none of the problems. Oh, I'm sick. I'm going to go to the doctor. Okay, yeah, we'll treat you. Don't worry. We know we're not going to get paid, but it's okay. We don't have any money, and we're probably going to close our hospital, so no one's going to get any treatment. But yeah, we'll help you out. It just does not make any sense to me. Or you need food? Sure. Here's some money. Here, have some food. No, get your ass out. Go back where you come from. Come in legally. Get a Social Security number, and you can work, and you can have everything that you want 10 times over. I don't know. I guess I probably lost 20 subscribers. It's common sense to me, man. It just makes sense. Gunfire in my apartment complex last night. And this is considered a good neighborhood. Slowly. Yeah, that's what everybody's telling me, bro. Everybody. And like I said, when I talked to my friend in Northern California, the next time I talk to him, I'll kind of try to get a little input from him. But it's just crazy, I mean, and it's not only California, it's all the whatever borders, Mexico. Like I said, hey, I'm round up, have everybody come in, give them Social Security numbers, give them citizenship. Hey, have a field day. Because how many we got here now? That with the millions and millions? It isn't fair to the people that have Social Security numbers and they're paying for somebody to just come in and get whatever they want. Go to school here. Go to school. Don't get me wrong. I got absolutely no problem with anybody coming into this country. I got absolutely no problem with giving them citizenship. No questions asked, except background checks, and letting them work and get us, whatever. I got no problem with any of that. Now, coming across illegally, like we talked about it before, or I have, go try to sneak into Cambodia or Laos or any other country. Go Colombia. Go try to sneak in, come across the border there and see what happens. Thailand probably for a while that matters. But anyway, uh, you're not allowed to speak common sense. Yeah, I know. I'm probably already on the FBI watch list anyway, Scott. And Mitch is going to be there soon, so we'll get some input from Mitch on how bad it is there. Truck is loaded. I'm out. Take care. All right, Mitch. Have a good trip. I wish I would have been going to Craig's and met up with you, but I think you said when you come back you're going to head this way. I hope so. Either that or I'll come to John Tien. Use the door and don't close the wall. Yeah. Oh, it's amazing. I don't understand, man. I don't understand. Thoroughly confused. And like I said, I've got no problems or qualms with any people coming to the United States, and just let them in, make them a citizen, give them a social security number, put them to work. And I don't blame them for wanting to come here, even sneaking across. I mean, when they can come here and send back 90% of the money they make, still live here and support their family and their wife's family and their brothers. I mean, I don't blame them. They come here, and the people that say, "Oh, they're taking our jobs," I have to call bullshit on that too, because I know my son at 18 or 19 went picking in Central Valley of California for $8 an hour or whatever the hell they were paying. So I don't think they were taking any credible jobs. So Ralph said it was in the 90s. You're up there, aren't you? Seattle area, Ralph? But yeah, Ralph's there too. I don't know, man. I just been hearing bad things, and which makes me feel better about living in Thailand. So let's see. Paradise in Thailand is going to have to be the name very quickly, right, Kenny? They can just apply at an American embassy instead of paying a fortune. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, and like I said, I mean, I don't see any reason why anybody would want them not to be citizens. The 2 million or 10 million, however many are already here. They're already here. Why not let them pay taxes? Give them a social security number. I'm sure there's a reason. I'm sure that there's some some politician that has some kind of other agenda that doesn't want them to, but I don't understand. When you head this way. Yeah, that'll be cool. I like the name too. I think it's pretty cool. And if you guys aren't subscribed, go ahead and catch it now, and then when you'll be advised when the name change takes place. But good content too. Kenny and Sound Pit are going to be building a house. Not really. We haven't completely calculated it, but I think only about an hour from the house in Ubon. So hopefully we'll meet up and we'll have. I'd like to meet everybody. I haven't had a chance to meet too many people. I got to get back to John Tiem. I still haven't met Andy. I still haven't met Robert Mack. There's a lot of people that I haven't met that I want to meet. But let's see. Ooh, is that me? Does my phone go dead? No, it's still there. Okay. Let me see here. Yep. I use Pesco. Sorry. All right. Got back up. All right. I decided to let Dow drive this morning. I can monitor the chat and keep certain people scurrying from. Cool. Thank you, Mitch. I appreciate it as always. Hey, Ron, how are you, brother? Good to see you. I can read Ron's nice and bold writing, way better than the other. So he's not yelling in case somebody is watching in the chat that's not subscribed. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It's free. I should sell cars, right? Yeah. So Let's see. I don't know. Do we have any new people popped in that didn't see what my dog did this morning, or do you want to watch it again? I can do that. It's very easy. Here's my bear. Peach, but good dog, man. He's gonna be a good one. He's gonna be big too. He's only, what is he, 5 months or something there? He's huge. Uh, he's gonna be a good boy. He's just a puppy, man. He likes to chew on shit, and surprisingly enough, like I never had a I never was a cat guy. I kind of like these cats. But they all, when they grow up together from puppies and stuff like that, all the animals, I think we got 6 cats and 5 or 6 dogs or whatever, they all get along. Um, until one of the cats scratches one badly enough. But they play. Bear puts that whole cat's head in his mouth. It's amazing. Yeah, is that what it is with peppers? He'll stop. Yeah, no. He's trying to get to the cat. The cat's destroyed every one of the covers that I had. I just ordered new ones, even though in that picture I took it off the Forza because and didn't put it on just because I'm lazy. I went to get finally got a new battery in the Forza. I got a cover for the Forza, a cover for the Scoopy, a cover for the CT, and a cover for the Himalaya. So I'm going to bring one of those. I think it's going to be the Himalaya, maybe, to Ubon once the covers are up. Of course, I could just park it in the house. But birdshot. Yeah. So does rock salt. Rock salt worked on me. Anybody else here get a good load of rock salt in the backside running away from a place you shouldn't have been? I did twice, 3 times, and then had to lay in a bath of warm water and slowly it's painful crap. If you haven't had it done, be happy if it hasn't happened to you. Turpentine. He's a good boy. He just, he wants to get to the cat. He doesn't know any better. He's smart enough to know that, hey, I could grab onto this cover and shake the living crap out of it and probably get that cat to come out from underneath there. So he's really smart. When you look in a dog's eyes and you can tell that they're actually thinking about shit. I get that when I look at him. And my nephew had a lab, and I've had him in the past too. Just very smart dogs anyway. But he taught the damn dog to go up and open the front door with a round handle. And anytime there'd be somebody knocking at the door, he'd give the dog the signal. The dog would go over there and open the front door. People loved it. So hopefully I'll get to train him a little bit. I want to take him with me on the camping stuff. So not the dog. Yeah, I never was a cat guy. I like the cats, especially the Persian one, Money Cat. Money Cat's awesome, female. She comes up and sleeps with me and my wife up in between our 2 pillows, and she's a good cat. I didn't think cats had personalities. I thought they just laid there and like a lump of coal, and I know that the boys, if they're not fixed or something, they spray. And we've got a couple of boys cats, but whatever my wife did to them, they haven't sprayed anything. So we'll see. Ron saying had flooding here. Took me half an hour to get to school. Usually 5 minutes. Yeah, we had quite a downpour here in Surin too. She doesn't know how to swim. What did I miss? What did I miss, Daz? And I can barely see. If you've seen my eyes, I had to take off the camera just enough to show you these swollen, red, dripping still. They're still dripping, but they're not burning, painful. They're just like maybe a 1 or 2 now. But boy, I'll tell you what, man, when they hit that 9, boy, makes me cringe. And it lasts like 2 or 3 hours. I got to figure out what the hell it is. Got tagged with rock salt and apple orchards. Mine was the orange orchards. If you are familiar with the San Fernando Valley, it was all orange orchards when we moved there. Or when my mom moved there in 55. I was born in 56. There was still a lot of them at the end, and right up the street in Northridge, when they started developing that area, there was still a bunch of stuff. And the one that I got in was right across the street from my cousin's house, which is now the Northridge Fashion Center, which is a big mall there. That was one of the times. Not fun stuff, that's for sure. Cats can't swim. Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know nothing about cats. Daz getting rain? Are you, Daz? My girl can swim like a fish. Wrong. Thought Daz was referring to the trip to the school. Okay. No, that storm is heading down south. I'm 5-6 hours away. I just got notified that I'm live on YouTube. I wasn't stealing apples. We were taking a shortcut on our motorcycles. Yeah, that's what they hated was in the orange orchards, motorcycles, horses in the avocado orchards and stuff like that. They didn't like people coming through there because they break all their drip water systems, and it was a pain in the ass. It was totally understandable, but we'll see. Hey, Tommy's here. Hey, Tommy. Hey, traveler. Glad you can make it. Dave, you and I was born in the same year. Oh, cool. I was born in, where was I born in? St. Joseph's Hospital in Burbank, California. But cool. You're probably in better shape than me. Telling you, man. That's why I got this on. My eyes caught on fire again for the 5th time. Have no clue why. The one time I did go into the doctor, she said it was chemical burns. I have no idea. Don't do anything different pretty much every day, just in the backyard. So got to be something in this environment in my backyard, which is kind of freaking scary. I got to figure out what it is. An old bastard too. Hey, that's for sure. Oh, let's see. I think I'll have a little sip drink here. That's good. Who, me? Who's going to the doctor tomorrow? Not me. Yeah, that could be too. You know, it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to kind of keep track of when I'm putting my hands to my face anyway, and keep track of that. I do wash my hands an awful lot anyway because I happen to scratch my ass quite a bit. But that's a good. Now that you said that, I'm glad you said that because it might be something I'm touching. It could be a freaking plant. It could be. I don't have a clue. Could be a bunch of stuff. But thanks for saying that. Was funny, but it had a good point to it. Let's see. I was born in Oh, really? The medical center that was torn down shortly after I was born. Wow, cool. Yeah, so we were in. Let's see. What it looked like a statement from Ron John, not a question. What did I miss? You're going to the. Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, that was supposed to go yesterday on Sunday. He's in there on Sunday, but when I got up, it was back to normal. So I just blew it off as usual. If I do have any other problems, and even if I don't, I'm probably going to go see him next Sunday for both my eyes and talk about this. There was some stuff. What did I save that? I'm kind of curious if any. I know that a lot of people here have diabetes. Hey, Andy, we were talking about you a minute ago. How I haven't met you and I've known you for quite a while. Let me see if I have that. Yeah, here. See if anybody can. I put that up? Yeah, I think I can. This I was just going through Facebook this morning, trying to catch up on stuff. Excuse me. Let's see. Is it this one? Yeah. Can you see that? They had, this is after you click and go, and I haven't done anything. They want $60 for them, but they'll sell them for $20, $17.95. But the people that were on there, of course, it could be anybody, but it says money back guarantee 90 days. That's pretty cool. But I don't know if anybody tried any kind of compression socks or anything like that to help with that. You guys are seeing that. Yeah, there it is. I don't. God, I'd give anything to be able to at least tone it back a little bit. I know some people's are worse than mine, I'm sure, but I don't like it. I know whoever I was talking to, I can't remember who it was, said that they had problems with sheets over the top of their feet. I pretty much lay out air conditioner on top of the sheet and don't have anything dragging over my feet, and I can sleep, but it doesn't wake me up and doesn't bother me. So let's see, what was this? Daz, I never said I was anything other than that's true. That's true. He's never said that. Yeah, compression socks. A lot of people use that. Their feet swell. If I'm not watching salt and all that, my feet and my calves and stuff will swell up with water. So people use compression socks to push that back up. Mine's because my pump ain't the greatest in the world. If my pump was a little better, I probably wouldn't have that problem. And if I wasn't freaking 30 pounds, 40 pounds overweight, I'd probably be a lot better off too. So a lot of stuff. We'll meet up. Yeah, no shit, right? I wanted to too. And if you guys aren't, you guys need to subscribe to Andy's channel and his Facebook and his Instagram or whatever the hell that is. I don't know much about that, but Andy does a lot of traveling all around and does a great job at documenting it just through pictures and stuff. He does an excellent job. So if you're not, I would say subscribe. Let's see. For me, Dave, I've cut back on salt, sodium, and foot and leg massages. Yeah, now I was wondering is it good to have them or bad to have a foot massage? I haven't had one before. No, I have one. Did I have one? I had one before, I think. Right before I got a pedicure or something. I can't remember. That was before my wife. Past my bedtime here. Okay. All right, Kenny. Tom Pitt, if she's listening. You guys have a great night. Hope to meet up with you soon. You're back home already. Wow. And I saw some stuff you were with Cobus. That's cool. But we will definitely once I get out. It just seems like everything that can go wrong has gone wrong with me, lately, physically, with my health. Really sucks. I never really had any problems my whole life. So I guess I shouldn't really complain. I've cut back on the salt a long time ago, but the wife used to say, yeah, my mother-in-law, when she makes me a little bit of rice soup, or if she makes me lamu, I've got a extremely low sodium soy sauce, and the fish sauce I don't like anyway. So I tell her it's got too much salt in it, and she just doesn't put it in. And it's been okay, but it's really weird because the couple of times that I've gotten out of breath or whatever, I tried to go look back, and most of the time it was sucking down soup from a noodle shop or something. So. The massages are good. Get the circulation going. Yeah, I'm gonna find out about that because it's relatively cheap and it probably would feel good. Although it's really weird because my feet are numb, so when people touch them, I had to actually have my wife translate to my father-in-law because every time he would come in and they'd tie stuff on my wrists or whatever, he would always want to pet my foot like it was a dog. And I had to tell my wife, explain to him, no hard feelings. I don't like people touching me in the first place. I didn't tell her that. But, my feet are numb. Explain to him that they're numb. It feels really weird to be touched on my feet. And that worked. It's been a while. He hasn't done it. And Ralph's saying, just keep that stick away from the soles of my feet. Yeah, I'm going to have to try it. Yeah, for sure, Andy, for sure. But yeah, the next time you're in the area, I got it. It's been because we've known each other via YouTube. Got to be close to 3 years, right? Maybe more, maybe longer. But yeah, like I said, people could say good, bad, or indifferent about YouTube, but the quality of the people that whether they're my fake friends or my real friends, and they're all my friends. I'm being a dick, but everybody that I've met face to face are great people. They're just good people, and I wouldn't have this YouTube channel. It's a great place. I have fun doing it. I've met a bunch of great people and look forward to meeting more. That's pretty much, like I said, the channel's never gonna be a even probably a 3,000 subscriber deal. But the ones that I feel that I have are just high quality, and I'd like to meet more. I'd like to eventually have a couple of times a year a pretty big meetup in John Tiem or Pattaya. And the reason that I say that is because if people come into Bangkok, it's not that far away. A lot of people, if they're just here visiting, they want to see Pattaya anyway. It would be kind of fun to have 20, 30, 40 people from the channel meeting up for a weekend in a resort somewhere. I think it'd be fun. Like I said, when it's not fun anymore, you won't see me. More like, yeah, I think you might be right, Andy. You might be right. Much better, not cool. Yeah, the swelling, as long as I keep the salt in check, I don't. Well, he's got me on water pills anyway, because it'll come at me real hard and quick if I get it. It goes right to my, I'll get water on my lungs and can't breathe. It sucks. I had to use roomy socks given by the VA. Is that something like the socks that I was showing, Larry? The ones I can put them back up, I think. These here, these are. I don't know. I don't know if I could go back and to the ad. This was just at the final end of how much they were, but it gives a 90-day money back guarantee. Of course, that don't mean shit. But they had a bunch of people on there holding the socks and giving their little thing, which is easy to do also. But if socks work even in the littlest, I might try for $20. It might be worth trying. And if you're saying the socks given by the VA, and they do something, Larry, I'm imagining you wouldn't have jumped in and mentioned it unless they did something for you. I wish I could say that about people I've met here, Dave, lately. There have been some pretty bad backstabbing. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Yeah, it is, but I think that's just part of life, right? I mean, I've been lucky in my life that my lifelong friends, I got a handful of them. And the way that I kind of judge them is I know that first off, they'd give their life for me. And second off, if I called them right now and said, I need you here, they would be on the next flight that they could get on, and they'd they'd be here in Thailand. But the friends that I've met some good people, Mitch being one of them. Everybody pretty much that's in here in the chat, Chuck and Paige and Joe and Gift and James and Fa, Daz. I mean, just good stand-up people. And the majority, even if, Mitch, if you look at it and go back, what's the percentage? Even if you met a crap load of them, 90% of the people you met, 85, 90%, I don't know. But I have a good time on this channel. I have a good time with the people that I've met here. So, like I said, does it help? Yeah, and people told me to use them on the planes too when I was, flying back and forth 3 and 4 times a year, which is only a first year or two because then COVID hit. But I think if I got that, and if Larry's still here, if you would pop in and say, yeah, they work. But I can't see you saying that you that you got them from the VA and that you didn't try them and you still wear them and they don't work. I can't see that. Yeah, I think so too, Mitch. That's the way I feel. Are there the occasional 1, 2 here and there? Yep. Then you just move on, right? But the people that I've that are on now, that are on the channel, like I said, the reason I'd like to see more and more people come in and nothing like I'm not, I want 10,000, I want 100. No, if I stay between the 2,000 and 3,000 and get maybe when we do the chats, maybe 30, 40 people watching, 50 people watching the chats, and then I'll probably, people will will unsubscribe because that Dave, he can't even keep up with 2 seconds worth of chat. Of course, I could use slow mode and stuff. I don't know how to do that, but Andy, I'll be doing a driving tour of Malaysia next year. I hope over to Thailand for sure. I hope so too. If not, I'll have to make it to Malaysia. I haven't been there either, so I'd like to go there. It's good to have folks like Daz and Mr. and Morris stand with you. Yeah, you bet. These roomy socks, I guess that's what they go, diabetes, they have terry cloth enhanced circulation. Yeah, and these ones here, they have some kind of, they were talking about, I wish I could go back. I guess I could go to the deal here and press back and see where it goes. Yeah, here. Okay, so foot pain relief compression socks, 70% off. You can see that those little arrows and some kind of stuff. But let's see what it says. Use foot pain relief breakthrough on how fast it soothes foot aches. Best in the market, long lasting, easy to use solution for women and men. Foot pain can be frustrating. Yeah, no shit. It can make simple tasks becoming a terrible chore, even getting out of the bed in the morning, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Random pain, that's why. But I was trying to see if it said terry cloth or whatever you were saying there, Larry. Healthcare, prescription, everything that doesn't pain-free. Oh, see, they don't have toes in them. Well, that's pretty interesting. Okay, I didn't see that there. You don't need to jump to a pill as soon as the pain comes. There's completely natural tire testing method. Maybe it's something similar. What do you think, Larry? I mean, I've spent, I've thrown away $20 on different stuff many times. Carefully designed compression zone, compression, targeting specific muscles, nerve enabled, smooth relieving there. Neuropathy, swelling, poor circulation, arthritis, fatigue, diabetic pain. Mine, I'm guessing, although I don't know, is whether it's from diabetes, but it probably is. But I asked my doctor and he said it could be in some of the medications that I'm taking can cause this too. Despite carrying weight, let's see. I was trying to see why compression is the steady pressure known to assist nutrient delivery, increase blood oxygen flow, which relieves pain. Best part. I was trying to see, but I think the way that they have it there, it looks like they are made out of something. But you know what? I'm going to actually throw away $20. I'll probably order those. What did I miss? Did I miss anything? But does it look similar to you, Larry? It looks like it might be something similar. Yours have toes? There's a good question. And Mitch could probably get it. Mitch, you have that too? Well, that's right. Mitch's going to be gone for like a month. Traveler said, "Congratulations to your daughter," as would everybody, I guess. Let's see. Everyone careful when visiting Seattle. They have a different time of bum. Yeah, you're going to put one in wherever you're at, Mitch? I threatened to do that. If I go back and stay next time at somebody's house, I'm putting in a bum gum while I'm there. Let's see. I'm going to try those. I'm going to definitely try those and see. Like I said, for $17.95, of course, they'll probably hit me up $17, another double for shipping or whatever. It's probably worth trying it. Well, I didn't see it. Did I go right by? I sure did. Hey, Jake. How you doing, brother? Hope you're well. It's late for you guys, isn't it? What time is it? Yeah, we've been on for an hour and almost 15 minutes. My feet are feeling but my eyes, I kind of squinting. They're not hurting, so that's a good thing. So we can hang for a little while. Plus, I made my wife mad this morning, so that's where the grumpy thing comes in that I got to get under control. And I got to go shopping today, so I'm going to have to get out and get some stuff for the camping trip. I think I'll go get a steak and some cornflakes and some of my soy black sesame seed milk, which isn't bad, and it's supposed to be the best for you. And some other stuff, some tomatoes, some good stuff to eat. Should be fun. I hope it is. I don't know. I'll have to take a look at that. When is it? Let's see if it says where they come from. Let me see. Important. The manufacturer is offering 70% discount for all new customers from this page. However, the stock is already greatly reduced in Lithuania. If you want to try, that kind of scares me. So I guess Lithuania. Can you see that there? Can I highlight that? Can you actually see it if I highlight it? Let's see. I'm going back. Yeah, you can. Where I highlighted, it says Lithuania. Let me go back to that page. Yeah, Lithuania. Check availability. You know what? I'm still going to take a chance. I mean, I can't. I'm sure when I get to the point, they're going to tell me that there's a, what the charge is for that shipping anyway. But the socks have to be either brown or black. With flip-flops. Yeah, and I like that the way that there's no toes, which makes my flip-flops quite well, and I guess that's what you were getting to. I don't know, Daz, if you wore anything. I try to think. I retired right about when I was 50, and so 60. I'm going to be 67 in 17 years. I bet you I haven't wore shoes or anything like that. Maybe I'm going to bump it up. I think I said 10 times, 20 or 30 times, because I was riding the bike. And when I would ride the bike, I'd put on a set of boots. But otherwise, no. I'm doing good. How you doing, Ted? If you guys aren't subscribed, I kind of had a problem with my eyes, and got something going on with them. In the middle of last night, it's like the fifth time, all of a sudden wake up, runny nose, eyes watering, and then just extreme pain for 3 to 6 hours. But other than that, I'm great. So subscribe to Ted's channel. He just did a deal, and the reason I donated to his one of their genre type. I think he's a trapper or fisherman that Ted in collaboration with a bunch of people. They raised quite a bit of money for this gentleman, and the thing that got me was his wife is ill. And I don't know if you know this, Ted, but I lost my wife of 30 years in 2018 from leukemia. And it sounds like what they're saying. I went to his page and looked at it, and it said that she'd been sick for a long time, and now she's extremely sick. So I'm imagining that there's a chance that she's probably not going to be around. And I'm making an assumption, but it didn't matter. It was a wife. It was a man that needed help, and I donated. And I hope now that I could tell you, I wanted the coins that I got, 2 to go to you, 2 to go to JJ, 2 to go to that lady that's on your channel all the time, and 2 to go to whoever you think warrants it, because I don't have anybody's address. I don't have yours. I don't have JJ's. Definitely don't have the nice lady on your channel. I can't remember her name now. My mind's gone. But I'm glad that you got that all figured out. And they look like pretty cool coins. Lasada has compression socks. I'll have to check that out. I'm sure they all make the same. They probably all make the same claims. So I will look on Lasada. It'd probably be a better Lithuania. I kind of guess. Yeah, no worries, man. It was a bummer. Toughest thing I've ever been through in my life. That's why my heart went out to the man, and I did. I heard a couple of figures. That's freaking awesome, Ted. Good job, all you guys, and you did a good job with the auction and everything else that was going on, and I figured it would be. I could have just went to the PayPal deal and gave a donation, but I thought this way, maybe send him 2 coins. If you haven't given them to somebody else, give them to him. That would work too. But yeah, it was my pleasure. But you guys did a great job. If you guys aren't subscribed, I'll put it up there. There you go. Scott's got the link right there. Great fishing, hunting, great channel, wholesome, no cussing. Well, maybe hear ass once in a while, like you hear here or something. But just a good guy, good family man, great family. It's a good channel. If you like that kind of stuff, who doesn't like fishing? I mean, how can you not like fishing? But he does a good job. He does a good job. Does he? They got to be. I'll have to check on Lasada. Thanks, Mitch. I appreciate that, because I don't know, man. I just hate it. There's nothing worse. I mean, and I heard people getting their feet cut off because of circulation, because of diabetes, and all that nasty stuff. And I tell you, sometimes I get, especially the other day when it was like twice as bad, you get frustrated and just cut them off. Okay, it's horrible. And if somebody that doesn't have it, it's like your foot being half to 3/4 asleep all the time. Walking is weird. Putting shoes on is weird. It sucks. It's part of getting old, and getting old sucks. So all you young guys out there, enjoy your life and have a good time. Just found out today a friend of mine has prostate cancer. Not looking good. Wow. Yeah, I saw a picture of a lady that was one of my wife's best friends. She died of the the dreaded 6-month death sentence, pancreatic cancer, and she wanted to live to watch her daughter get married, and then her daughter have a baby. She lived for that, and she got married. 4.5 years this woman lived. I think she was a twig when she got done. She is freaking awesome. And Carol, rest in peace. She was a good one. And 4.5 years, she got to experience all of it. She got to watch her daughter get married, watch her daughter have a baby. And it was awesome. But yeah, that cancer, I would say, I guess I could say F cancer, right? I just don't have to cuss. I could say forget cancer. You guys get my meaning. Just miserable stuff, that's for sure. But if you guys aren't subscribed to Ted's Off the Hook, I highly recommend it. Good content, good guy, and what he shows his the kind of a man that he is by what he just did for this other gentleman, what him and his friends did, and they did an awesome job. That's Survivor here, Andy. Wow. Score 4-4. Lupin was a bitch. Radiation 5 weeks. Wow. Yeah. I've been waiting for years and years. Here I am. I'm old. I've always been heavy set. Smoked 3 packs of cigarettes a day. For 30 years, I've been waiting to walk into the doctor's office and then saying, "How you doing, Dave? Probably not going to be your best day. You got 6 months to live. See you later. Have a good life." Because if I do find out that I do have terminal cancer, I'm not taking any kind of treatment. I've seen my wife take treatment and just no. Now, if I have something that's treatable, yes, I will do. But if it's terminal, no. But I've been waiting for those, and now I'm going to be 67, which doesn't mean it couldn't happen tomorrow. But I thought I was like the perfect poster child, diabetes, overweight, smokes 3 packs of cigarettes a day, just all. But yeah, it does. Yeah, it does for sure, Andy. My prayers go with you and your friend. It sucks. Depending on the stage. See, my brother-in-law, who was young too, my wife's brother, obviously, got kidney cancer, and from what I understand, kidney cancer is fatal. You're going to die, and the reason is it has no pain. For some reason, when you get cancer in your kidneys, you have no pain. But what it does is it spreads to every other part of your body. Then you start getting pain. Then you go in and get checked, and it's always stage 4. So, or 99.9% of the time is what they told me. He was such a good guy, Danny. He's another one. Rest in peace, brother. But yeah, it's getting old. It's tough not to talk about people dying. It just happens. It's part of life. But we're at the age, or I'm at the age now, where aunts and uncles and mothers and fathers, and they're getting up into that, creeping into the 90s. Time to go. Sucks, but let's see. There was a positive outcome. I know. Shoot blanks. Got to keep humor about it. The Brits and upper chin. Yeah. Hey. I got my cousin's wife, and I want to say, God, it's got to be over 20 years. She still does all the pink ribbon stuff. She had breast cancer, and it's over 20 years later. So that's if they catch that early enough, that's almost a given 99% success rate, I think. And don't quote me, I'm guessing. But if they catch it right, they know what they're doing with certain kinds of cancer. Even with my wife's, it was right before the stage of leukemia. I forget, non-plastique, blah, 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 blah. It was going to turn into leukemia. So she had a bone marrow transplant. They're quite successful, especially at where we were. Stanford is supposed to be number 1 in the world in bone marrow. transplants and leukemia and that kind of stuff, blood cancers. But she was just too old and weak because they bring you within an inch of dying when they kill off everything in your body, and then they give you the bone marrow. And in case somebody's not, because I was naive to it, what do? They give you a bone and scrape it, and it's blood cells, and it's just like getting a transfusion. But they kicked her in the teeth so hard. Like I said, if she would have got it at maybe 50 instead of 60 or even late 40s, she probably would still be alive now. A lot of people that I have talked to that have gotten the transplant, they're good success rate. So like I said, with me, if it's terminal, I'm not going to do anything. If it's something else that can be cured for my wife more, I think, than me, I'll do the treatments and try to hang around. Be right back. Okay, Andy. In the net back? I didn't see anything. She must be. I missed it. Oh, been an hour and a half already. How's everybody doing? Have any questions? We'll get off the death subject. How about moving to Thailand? Again, if there's anybody watching, I think it. Dave was like, yeah, I am actually. Is that what Nanette is? Is she on the other channel? Yeah, that's exactly right. Exactly right. Mitch has got it. Yeah, no one wants to die, right? I don't. Now, I mean, wasn't such a big deal 5 years ago. And again, it wasn't that I wanted to off myself, but if it came, it came. If it didn't, whatever. But now, like I say, she wants me to hang around, so I'm gonna try to. Oh, so you're over there now? You do use metformin? Yeah, I can't remember if it's metformin, Larry, that I take, but I also take for weight loss that shot that they give to the lesser diabetes people, and they found out that the side effect was they lost weight. So my doctor switched me over to that, and it does work. But I have to look. I was on metformin in the States, but I think he changed. I think he might have changed me over to something else. But that's why I guess he probably told me that it could be from the medication. So you called it there. So it could be. But I mean, if I could even get a little relief from the socks, it would be nice. And like I said, 20 times or 30 times in 50, 60, 17 years, I've been in thongs, which can't be good for my feet anyway. But I like these the way that I were looking because they didn't have any toes in them, and I could wear my thongs. But I should start wearing some kind of a sneaker occasionally, especially when I'm riding the bikes. It's just plain stupidity to not have any on. Nikki, I think Nikki's sleeping, but you never know. But yes, I do have diabetes, but I'd have to look. I take a crap load of medic, way more than I want to take for blood pressure and water. I take what is that called, for fluorescimide, which is a water pill. I take a blood thinner, and I take the good blood thinner. I think we talked about that before. Rat poison is what blood thinner is, a real minute dose, and it's real cheap, and they've been giving it to people for 1 billion years. Well, they have this new one out that's real expensive. That's one of the reasons that I'm over at. When I see my doctor from the private hospital, I see him at the government hospital, and they charge cheaper, and my wife's insurance pays more if I get my medication there. But now I'm happy. This one, James is the one that originally that I saw it on. I don't know if he's still on it or not. But when I remember when he's saying, my doctor said he wanted to put me on it, I'm going, is it one shot? Well, over there, they don't have that available. Only I have to take a shot every freaking day, which is miserable. And he informed me after this deal, the 2 months that he gave me the supply, whatever, 3 weeks ago when I went to see him, the government hospital will have the one shot a week, which is a lot better. Yeah, I know. I keep doing that. Where am I thong? Sweet matter. Okay, flip flops. I keep forgetting that. I'm so used to calling them that, Shit, when I was calling them thongs, there was no such thing as a thong. I don't think. Well, there probably was, but they weren't wearing them in public. Best invention I ever seen was hitting the beach and going, "Oh, thank you, Lord." You got any other good inventions you want to come up with? Leaves very little to the imagination, though. Or always in a twist. That could be. Has shower shoes. Yeah, there you go. That's true. That's true. And that a lot of people, even that don't wear too much, they take the real cheap flip flops, the ones that you can buy for like 2 cents here. You know which ones I'm talking about, the plastic ones with the center deal that pull out all the time or whatever. Used to keep them in their camping stuff for going in when they're going camping to wear for foot protection, just like you would in the service. And I did that too, but I always had thongs on anyway. Thongs. I said it again. Yeah, it's gonna be hard for me to stop that. All right, Andy. Thanks for coming by. I'm probably not going to go too. It's been an hour and a half. I'm probably going to end this soon anyway. You've been known to pull out. Yeah, I have too. That was a method back in the day. We didn't know what stuff was. That was weird too. Now that you mentioned that, well, I don't get it. I think I'm going to end that. We're down to 11 people. You guys got to be tired of looking at Santa Claus. But as always, I really appreciate it. You guys make my day when I do these. I'm probably going to go tomorrow, so I will do a live stream Wednesday from out there, and keep going. I'm making it tolerable. How far are you going? How many hours? I still haven't seen Mitch's truck. I want to check that out. Plus, we could go creep crawling around in the hillsides if I knew where to go. Hey, thank you, Scott. You're working right now. That's awesome. Yeah, I think I'm going to. Again, thanks everybody. Everybody that subscribed, you guys are freaking awesome. If you're not subscribed and you're watching this video, please think about it. And I'd appreciate it. Doesn't cost anything. And as I always say, let's see, I got to go over here. Both the intro and the outro to my live streams was given to me by Richard of Richard Travels. I seen he was lit up this morning. Maybe he's watching. I hope everything's going okay for you, Richard. I will, I guess, sign out with Richard's outro. And I like them both. I don't see changing them in the very near future. I like them a lot. So thanks everybody for watching. Again, have a great morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you're at. And I will catch you on the next one.